exposed on applicatory and respond, be like, hurry up and get your phone.
What kind of maintenance has been performed over the past year? Whether all of the airworthiness directives that govern special maintenance were followed.
Overexposed and like straight up.
Too challenging.
Like, get your phone, hurry up, so we can just get our
and then they're going to look at the engine
and stuff like that, and like fatal error.
That said one of the engines was smoking.
And make
This was a turbocharged Piper, about almost 30 years old.
No, this is, man.
The engine. 30 years old.
This is like an implode shut down, like straight up.
These types of planes,
shut down. Buy us from a nut. We see you coming from a mile away. Get the cheap phone. We're jealous you're getting iPhone for cheap. We don't want you to get shit. Hurry up and go so you cannot get it.
Yeah, it's part of a family of two-engine planes. The Broder family, Piper probably made 5,000 of this specific type. Maybe 450. They're considered workhorses, but they have had some problems with their engines over the years. They need that to be looked at carefully. But it's a good, solid aircraft, and it's a workhorse in the charter industry.
I mean, like, everybody isolates you, like,
because you mentioned it. There was dense fog
be like, be quiet, and see what he's gonna do, like, else down.
A go or no go? Is that the pilot? Is that air traffic control? Who says it's
unconstitutional? You guys are still on a stupid salami break or whatever.
And charter pilots understand that one of the great things you've got to avoid is get their itis. The people who chartered the plane want you to make the mission, and their responsibility.
You've been planning that for like days. Talking about you can't eat this. I get an 800-pound capacity, put it right there, and like think nothing, and then call my lawyer to take all your money and make you homeless. Like throw you from city apartment, like call city apartments and have you vetted out onto the streets of Calvine or something, you know what I mean?
All right.
And like I'm sitting up here trying to rest my arm on this armchair on the FAA and stuff like that.
Let's go now to politics.
And doing U-turns in the buildings.
President Trump is growing frustrated with the uncertainty surrounding his Senate impeachment trial. Limbo, it seems, not to his liking. Check out his Twitter page. The president has now spent every single day of
get fired, get evicted, get fired.
There it is. He's been mocking the Speaker of the House 20-plus times. Retweeting bots and fan accounts of the conspiracy theory group QAnon. He also retweeted and then had removed an attack that included the name of the
my bill. I don't even care if it's all slow. I get 1 gigabyte call a day. I get 3 gigabytes call a day. And I'm saying
I'm curious what else we're learning about the president's
everybody went around worrying now.
Well,
I got the wrong angle on index weakness.
Clear his mind is back home in Washington, D.C. and on impeachment. In addition to golf every day,
you just want to blow down to your face, you Bellator. Look at the glass at approximate 6 in the morning. I fall shards. That's a deep cut. That requires stitches. Oh, well, man. Knock on the fire extinguisher. Oh, no, listen. You backlogged that whole idea. No pride. Get fired. Get something. It's unconstitutional. 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 Ownership playing that. Neutral government playing that. Every government playing that. And it wants you to go back for demolition pay and all this and that is metaphysical on top of that whole thing.
Was going to be led by the White House lawyer Pat Cipollone. Now, at one point, he was expected to come down here and work
on Spotify. Everything cheap you can think of. Deep fake, the deep fake society of like in a parking lot, no money having ass. And deep fake, we don't do anything out there. We're just gonna rally around.
Clearly, elsewhere.
I don't just do anything. You know what I'm saying? People don't leave. I don't leave. I don't go anywhere. I don't do anything. There's a deep fake rotating cast of bullshit, the same Salt Lake City con artists and stuff like that. Same ugly fucking look pregnant with ugly dumb brown fat
Secretary.
And like, you know what I mean? And like, son, weird fucking my son.
Are coming in and they are expected to really rotate in and out here. We know that one of the biggest
it's a deep fake society. You know what I mean? Fake ass community on the horn make you bipolar before you lose the game. You know what I mean? Lose the game. You could have been on fire the whole game. No, they weren't playing. Hard time. Deep fake as I was. Are you unhealthy?
Agreed with, like the idea of having a shorter trial.
That's an enemy of the state. I said, what is there to say? What is there more to say? You make it from this small thing to that smaller thing. Let's see what you get back into the Don Lemon rigmarole.
Political commentator and former RNC communications director Doug. Hi, gentlemen. Nice to have both of you. Thanks for being with us this afternoon.
I said they put a dead outside dead. They're selling Zabico boards on Spotify. I said that deep fakes. I'm straight up. They said, this place getting old. It's all withered and tattered like my legs and stuff. Weather-beaten skin now. And like, it's like here, it's still here out on the podium floor and stuff like that. You still haven't addressed it whatsoever. You still have no radical change. People need to start protesting, you know what I'm talking about? Not people here. All over here just protesting with line. But I'm talking about like, and it's just selling for like $2. And then, protest. If you don't evict, you must evict anyway. And fucking fires. And everything, and whatever it is you're talking about, on fatal errors that you pull off. I be doing power outs, dude, down to my knees about to buckle. You know what I'm talking? Like, I didn't name that. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't going around. I was like, oh, it's not such and such. Deep fake. You see me with the wheels back on the wheels and put the covered wheels back on the trike. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? Calipers on zip ties on the calipers? Is that what you said? Somebody told me zip ties on the calipers just to break down the whole braking mechanism, braking system.
To the broader
you see, do that?
Party out there.
I know. Listen, it's just like a little addendum. I added that thing on the podium. I don't give a fuck about an iPhone for $5 extra a month. I don't give a fuck about that. It's the bold dictum that you want to pull off behind it. Talk about, we want to see what he does. We want to make sure he doesn't get it. We want to do that. And if we don't get it, we want to do it better and easier and stuff like that. And like, I can't even think about that.
I mean, in the CNN poll, the Quinnipiac poll this week, 3
deep. You had a tripod. He's going to get a tripod. Because I'm ready for January 15th. Because in April, we're going to be sour. Because we really don't care. We have hate. Come down and say you don't have a chair. Because we've been planning this for 2 days straight. And all this stuff.
As I said before on the air, I mean, if you want to know
we're going to take your playlist. No, you didn't. You think you're better than Amazon? You're hella weak, dude. You're like, you and Amazon are using the same sentence unless you say, hey, Tarzan. Found him over here.
Only 55% against Biden on the economy Epson are good. And that really is the
say this playlist and be like, luckily old dude over there on the other side is talking about such and such. I was like, you get over it.
Yeah, it's such an important point because
everybody wants to take special delivery. Everybody wants to take let's get it. Everybody wants to take the same motherfucking music over and over again, like a rotating dumb door. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, just because I have a nice system,
willing to budge on. Do you, in the end, who
and so,
is going to blink here? What's the way forward?
And you act like front, like you know, say,
does not blink. So as this process, if it moves to the Senate, hopefully it may not. If it moves to the Senate, it is in McConnell's hands, and he'll proceed as I think we all expect, which is there's not going to be the votes, there won't be the votes to. So we will have a trial, however it all shakes out, whatever the subpoenas may be, and I would say,
shake down with me. Shake people down there. Oh, you're shaking down. Let's go to everyone 5 ways.
Back on the Trump administration.
So what do you do? You know what I mean? The same old military they talk. You know what I mean?
Okay, so that's an interesting point you made. Joe Biden and the subpoena.
No, it's the new aim. Okay, look what you did. A profound, right? You didn't negate Petraeus, right? You didn't Petraeus and Townsend, right? And you didn't do his holdings, right? You do that anyway, right? That's the kind of shit you pull off, right? I mean, that's the kind of shit you pull off. You just negate and be like, we'll just give you the iPhone for free or something like that. Or something rather, right? We'll give you a scratched up cable box. You know what I mean?
I have no first-hand knowledge.
David Butters went home.
He went on to say that he will do whatever is legally asked of him, but his whole point that he was trying to get to there is that he doesn't think it's going to get to that. Ron, what is your reaction to his clarifications?
Well, I mean, I think it's a reasonable argument he's making.
If you want smart news and shit, you got 5-way split. I'm like, no. What I can see is this. I can see it. I'm not talking about N1. You know what I mean? I just and this is it. Never could be like just calm state, equilibrium, homeostasis, state of living for a little while. It always has to be one factor that just fucks up everything, even if it's a negative feng shui building. It can't just be in one order. It has to be like from Petraeus Townsend to like to transsexual that's like, you know what I'm talking about, that splits the egg over 5 ways and feels like he's a man or something. I'm like, dude, okay, I have nothing against transsexual. Like, oh yeah, I'm not haircut. Oh, you're not getting your guard card. And all this other stuff.
And I think they are laying down some examples that will come back to haunt them in the years ahead.
And so, only reason I can say, and applicatories, you know what? I don't care. You impeach them in the House. I don't care. I don't just want to get. I don't even have to say what there's everything about this.
And including several Republicans who were formerly in office, all acknowledging his appeal from GOP Congressman Carlos Curbelo.
All the scare tactics of and everyone wants smart news. You know what the vision is? The vision is nobody cares about they just want an interpretation on what this is in the news. Bottom feeder's talking about what do you call it,
What's your reaction to that? And do you think that's a real thing?
And you look at me like, dude, you look like a mind reader. I don't know, man. You have a long face and a haircut. You look like a haircut. I don't know, look like a mind reader, man. I don't know what I'm about to tell you.
Yeah, I think it's real, not just for Republicans, but also for independents. We're talking about very small slivers of independents and very small slivers,
Sliver, man. I told you that a long time ago. You said brain disease those days went to the circus and back.
Yeah, and so if you're able to peel off 1,000 votes here, 2,000 votes there from Republicans and independents who switch from Trump to Biden, well, then you get to a win maybe in Wisconsin or Michigan.
I don't understand. They're greasing the wheels for like some of them next week. I have shit to be like that.
Biden has been the consistent front runner, and Bloomberg is going to
I still don't know something like that. I'm just something like that. I don't even know what day it is. Saturday?
Must win out a date for their survival. Or do you think that some of them can hang on? How does this work for them?
I don't care if you went to Men's Warehouse. I don't care if you went to Macy's. I don't care if you went to Nantucket. Okay? I don't care if you think about July. I don't care if you're talking about. I don't care if you're talking about the dynamics of left and right and obviously your signs right here on the left, and obviously watching the bullet here is on the what do you call it, on the thing, on what do you call it, on the right thing. And so the left and right, I don't know. I was talking about that.
Biden probably has a second bite at the apple because he has a very strong.
So what are the results for me? Okay, you acknowledge that now. Now you say I do like more than Groundhogs now. It's all recycled anyway because you should have been fracking for like the last 3 days anyway, for 4 or 5 days actually. So it's all recycled anyway. So it's just generating new ideas for what? I mean, what? To take Carnival Cruise and be like,
and New Hampshire, unless
I don't know what you're talking about.
In those states. So we
like, oh yeah, oh you're just happy, you know what I mean? It was just like, see them back, you got your ships back, and stuff stuff like that. I'm like, no, you try to take away the music. That was the problem. You try to take away the music, and then the whole implosion of like the exposure. I ain't listening to this all day.
Coming up, a jaw-dropping crash as emergency crews run for their lives as a semi-truck barrels out of control there in Texas. Plus, tragedy in Paradise. Search teams find that wreckage of a helicopter that crashed with tourists on